Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to November 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. Okay, Pisces. We have the Chariot crossed by the Five of Pentacles. What does the sign of Pisces have coming up for the month of November 2020? Pisces. I would like to say welcome to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, click the little bell to see if you're receiving notifications. Just because, you know, I'm hearing certain things. And I have heard that if you're not receiving notifications or you're not seeing the videos from a certain channel in your feed, that if you unsubscribe and then resubscribe, you will begin to see those videos come up. So try that if you're not seeing the videos that I'm posting. So at your foundation, Pisces, I have the Eight of Cups. In the recent past, I have the Page of Swords. Let me move these. Pisces, November 2020. Crowning you, I have the Fool, okay. Pisces. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles coming up in the near future. All right, that's interesting. Five of Swords in the position of your power. Let's see. Pisces. Okay, Ace of Cups in the position of how others are viewing you. And then in the hopes and fears, we have the Six of Swords. It's almost in the reverse, but this is in the hopes and fears. So some of you definitely ready to move forward. You're definitely ready to try something new. I think you're fearing not being able to, Pisces. All right, so we just need a final outcome for Pisces for the month of November 2020. Pisces. So this is the energy. Okay. You have going into December. We have the Sun. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, Four of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. This is what I use as the overall energy. Four of Pentacles. All right, so you might need to be flexible here, Pisces, at certain times throughout the month for some of you. Okay, some of you definitely might need to be flexible, especially if you are a male, Pisces. We have the King of Cups here. This is a more conservative energy for some of you, Pisces, that I'm reading for. When it comes to money here in November, you could be trying to save it. You could definitely be trying not to spend it. This is a more conservative energy. So not spending as much. Definitely maybe very, very focused on your accounts, those numbers. Trying to save money here in November. You male Pisces, you might need to be more flexible or open-minded. There could be something you're hanging on to. You females, you could be dealing, or anybody who dates men. You could be dealing with a King of Cups. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio. This could be, yeah, definitely. This could be someone that you're involved with. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Lover's card. Yeah, and there is going to be communication from this person. We have the Page of Wands. So if you were waiting on a decision from a King of Cups, there is going to be news. For some of you, a decision is being made here. Now, this person, or if this is you, Pisces, if you've been trying to make a decision, maybe it's taking you a little while. Some of you, you're not waiting anymore. You are actually making a decision. We have the Hanged Man in reverse here. So you're not waiting anymore. You're not hung up. You're not waiting anymore. Could see something from a different perspective, or some of you will in November. This is you making a decision about a relationship. For others, I feel like this is on the business front. You could be signing a contract or agreeing to something. If you're a business owner, you might have to agree to something here in November, and you also might need to be flexible when it comes to this. So Four of Pentacles, not a bad energy by any means. You could be coming out of a time of financial difficulty. You know, we just went through what we went through here in 2020. So maybe, you know, you went back to work at some point in the recent past, Pisces, and that could be why some of you are focused on maybe saving money. I feel like this is you coming out of, we have the Chariot here, we have the Chariot with the Five of Pentacles. This is you moving away from a time of difficulty, a time where you were lacking, you were struggling, for some of you financially, not feeling very secure, but this is the Chariot. So this is you jumping in the driver's seat, and this is you moving forward. Looking at a couple of paths here, for those of you that have to make a decision right at the start of the month, this is you looking at a couple of paths as far as you moving away from this period of lack. Or those of you that felt shut out in some way, if you felt abandoned or shut out, it could be that you're dealing with a King of Cups who had multiple options that, you know, possibly he didn't want to let go of. With the Four of Pentacles, this also could be you needing to make a decision. I think you're going to, but at the start of the month here, for those of you that are hanging on to a relationship with somebody where it's not fulfilling, you actually might be, some of you could be a little depressed that I'm reading for. So in particular, maybe you males, if you're dealing with a couple of maybe options in love, if you're hanging on to a past relationship, I see a relationship for some of you where it's lacking. So could even be that maybe this person doesn't want to talk about a future. They don't want a future. They don't want to settle down, or they don't want a future with you. You know, maybe they only want a certain type of a relationship. For some of you, that's not going to be the case for all of you, but you might have been dealing with a relationship like this. It definitely was not giving you what you needed. It definitely was not giving you what you need, what you want, Pisces. And so this is you taking your power back, and also I see you protecting yourself. I see you moving forward. Eight of Cups at your foundation. Yeah, this is you moving on. I think that previously in the month of October, you were emotionally preparing yourself from moving on from this person. Now, some of you possibly dealing with a Cancer. But this is you emotionally preparing yourself to move on, to turn your back. You could even be rejecting someone right at the start of the month here, because we see a decision that is needed. Could be rejecting someone. Moving on, you were unfulfilled prior, and so now we see you moving forward. And you could be moving towards a dream. Some of you are moving towards something that's going to make you very, very happy. So I feel like this could be a dream job for some of you. Others, it's going to be a relationship that makes you happy. You feel valued. This person knows your worth. And that might have been a problem prior. That might have been something that was lacking prior for you. Now, Page of Swords in the recent past. I feel like you're dealing with, some of you are dealing with a control freak. You might have been in a relationship. This could be an ex that maybe you couldn't let go of. So this could have been you watching them or them watching you. I feel like for those of you that resonate with that, this was them watching you. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody who is a little bit of a control freak. Very particular. Others, this was bad news. I see you walking away. Now you could have told someone you're moving on. There was some sort of bad news, but I'm not getting that you received this. For those of you that this is on the love front, this was you communicating with someone, telling them the truth, which the truth for some of you is that you don't want to be with them anymore. Some of you maybe even telling somebody that you're moving in a different direction. You could be moving towards a new person. Crowning you, I have the Fool. So some of you just don't want to be committed. You just don't want to be with this person. What they were offering you, I feel like wasn't enough, or what you had when you were with them, it just wasn't enough for you. There was a lack. Those of you that are leaving maybe a job behind, you're moving towards something new. So if you haven't gone back to work yet, or if there was delays because, you know, we do have Mercury in retrograde, if there was some sort of delays or you waiting on news, it is coming in the month of November. And I do see some of you landing a new job. Could be moving down a whole new career path, doing something you've never done before with the Fool and the Three of Pentacles. And this is energy around the second week. So yes, I am reading for some Pisces. You're starting a new job. I also see you very spontaneous. And if you were clinging to like your old ways of doing certain things, I do see you ultimately becoming more flexible. Definitely. Becoming more flexible here. Three of Pentacles also speaks about teamwork. So you could be working with another person or multiple people here. Could be more than 3 people here around the second week. And this also could be what's best for you here at this time, is working with others. You might be working with an Aries. You might be working with, for some of you, an earth sign or an air sign. Could also be a Cancer. In the position of your power, I have the Five of Swords. I feel like I'm reading for some Pisces, though, where you work in a very competitive field. And so your best bet around the second, third week would be to work with others, to get along with others, to work with others, especially if you work in a very competitive field. This is, you know, this is what's best. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting with this. Those of you that felt defeated, wronged in some way, this is energy around the third week. I do see you healing. What I'm really seeing here on this Five of Swords are these butterflies. So with the Five of Swords, you possibly feel wronged, like someone wronged you in some way. You feel defeated. But I see you healing. I see you healing. I see you getting over it. And for some of you, you went through this. You went through this challenging time, which is actually a period of transformation for you. You're changing. Some of you moving down a brand new career path because of this. So this is something you're rising up from. We have the Ace of Cups in the position of how others are viewing you. And those of you that have been working, you're still working, and you just work in a very competitive environment, I mean, this is you playing hardball. The Five of Swords is not always you feeling defeated. For some of you, this is you playing to win. This is you playing hardball. You're not messing around because this is what you want. And it's to feel financially secure. You want to win with the Five of Swords and the Chariot here. This is you wanting to win, Pisces. So I'm definitely reading for some very ambitious Pisces. And there also could be a new possibility that's in front of you that you want with the Ace of Cups here. So I see you going after it. Those of you that this is on the love front, like I mentioned, looking at a couple of different paths, maybe choosing the third party. You could be choosing the new person. I do see that for some of you. I think your fear is you not being able to move forward or make progress or manifest something new. It's just a fear. Some of you, you just want to move on. You just want to move on. You just want to move on. And this is the energy that you have going into December. So this is beautiful. We have the Sun. You have this positive energy that's coming in. You might have an increase in energy here at this time. With the Sun, I mean, overall very positive energy. So you could be more positive at this time. Very, very positive. Feeling inspired. Maybe wanting to step out in some way. Wanting to get out there. If you're single, that's what you're doing here at this time. You're getting out there. You definitely could be meeting someone new. Some of you manifesting love. It's possible that you meet this person in the workplace. For some of you, that's a possibility. But this is you shining bright. Others are just drawn to you, your energy here at this time. They might see you as being just incredibly attractive. Also, the Sun represents happiness, truly feeling content. And that's either within your career, Pisces, or some of you are manifesting new love. You're healing yourself. You're breaking free from a difficult time. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Pisces. Okay. Also, actually, okay, so this is beautiful. This resonates. That's beautiful. What I want to do very quickly for you guys is actually clarify this Five of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Death. And I mentioned the butterflies with the Five of Swords. So let's just very quickly clarify the Five of Swords for Pisces, please. This is in the position of your power. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So I just want to look at this Page of Swords. Look at that. I just want to peek. Yeah. This is what you're managing, Pisces, and this is what you're getting over. Okay. So when I cut the cards, we've seen death. And like I mentioned, you're going through a transformation. If you were not feeling too inspired prior, Pisces, because you were feeling down, you might have been feeling very low, depressed, defeated, prior, I see that all changing. I really do see your energy shifting. You have this positive energy that's coming in. You will feel inspired here around the second, third week. And like I mentioned, some of you are playing a win. Some of you are playing to win, very passionate. Definitely reading for some male Pisces. I'm reading for males and females. It doesn't matter, but you do have a very strong masculine energy here, okay? So I like to, you know, mention whatever it is that I'm getting. This is you managing heartache. Something not working out from the past. Like I mentioned, you might have had low energy prior. You might have just felt unlucky. That's really what I'm getting for you guys. Just really feeling uninspired prior. Could be because of what was going on in the world, you know? Struggling financially. This is you coping. This is you managing. This is you healing. For some, yes, your heart is healing. And those of you where, you know, it's something on the love front, you could have been dealing with a three-party scenario. But I think that either you or another person, you're narrowing it down here. This is what you're coming out of. Clarifying the Page of Swords. I have the Five of Cups. You're coming out of this. Again, your heart is healing. Five of Cups in reverse is your heart is healing. You're emotionally letting go. You're coming out of this energy. You're healing. All right, so let's now look at your love life. Let's see what is coming in for November 2020 for Pisces. Looking at their love life. Now, those of you that do have new love coming in, you could be connecting with a fire sign energy here. I mentioned that maybe you're going to meet this person at work. So it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. You do have the Fool crowning you. So it definitely could be an Aries for some of you. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm just seeing which deck I want to go to next. Let's see. All right. So those of you that are walking away, could be walking away from a love triangle. Like I mentioned earlier, what I was getting was feeling a lack within a relationship. Maybe you wanted more, maybe they didn't. Could have been with someone who doesn't want to commit, or, you know, if they're married or involved with somebody else, maybe they didn't want to let go. Okay. Okay, that is interesting. All right. So those of you that are wondering about career, let's look at career for Pisces, November 2020. Additional guidance for the sign of Pisces, please, for November 2020. All right, and last message is looking at health. I am not a doctor, but this is just to give you a little extra guidance. You know, sometimes I feel inspired to pull this deck out. So let's see. Which, you know, if there was a lack of energy prior, if you were feeling a little low, a little depressed, I do feel like that is changing here in November. Okay, beautiful. It is a beautiful reading. It really is. You're going through a transformation, that's for sure. Healing, you are healing. No matter how you resonate, Pisces, you're healing. And when it comes to love, We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So you have someone coming in that is going to be worth the wait. So if you're feeling unlucky on the love front, you do have someone coming in. You might be still going through the healing process. And so the universe is not going to bless you with the one or bless you with a new love until your heart actually heals. And honestly, that's something you shouldn't do anyways. You shouldn't jump into a new relationship if you're still healing from the past, because then you bring that baggage. And that's not, that's not good for the new person, the new relationship. It's kind of almost setting it up to fail in a way. So needing to heal yourself. You have someone coming in that's worth the wait, but also this person might not be your usual type, because Spirit is asking you to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Some, you will meet this person possibly at work. They might be a fire sign. Now, looking at the past person, we do have, there's just something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. So yes, I mean, they could be trying to hang on to you, to this relationship with you, because maybe you give them something that they can't get elsewhere, whatever it may be. This could also be how you're feeling. So maybe hanging on for the wrong reasons. It could be that you're unique. You're a beautiful soul, Pisces. You're very unique. But if they cannot give you what you really want or what you deserve, wow, this is beautiful. So we do have infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Beautiful. And this is looking at a career. So we do have abundance coming in. And abundance does come in many forms. But I see you working hard. We know you're coming out of a time of lack. I see you working hard, and it's going to pay off. Look at this. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So maybe some of you, this could be something you're getting into or something you already do. So stick with it if you already do it. And if you can, possibly work with others here around the second week, because this is what's going to help you. This is going to benefit you. Could also lead to something brand new coming into your life. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, looking at health, we do have expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of, so it could be you, if you were dealing with something, or it could be a loved one, someone close to you. And again, I'm not a doctor, but what I'm getting with this is, if you have felt just out of balance, if you've been dealing with, maybe particular problems, if you haven't tried Reiki, that could be something that might be very beneficial for you, for some Pisces that I am reading for, okay, with this combination. But overall, lots of healing energy. When it comes to love, keep an open mind. Financially, things are improving for you, and you do have a new possibility coming in here. Lots of happiness, lots of abundance, Pisces. All right, guys. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. All right, guys. Stay